Thanks for joining me on this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also be sure to follow me on these other social media platforms. Links are in the description below. You know, folks, some days you're the fist and some days you're the face. Nick James, everybody. Nick James. Nicholas. Basically, folks, when I was in the middle of recording my trailer breakdown for Stronger Together, I was scrolling through my Have and Have Not Instagram, going through the pictures I posted from the preview just to make sure I covered everything. And Justin himself posted a photo of, well, his character in the makeup chair. And I know he also says, Tinka Sumner, cool shoes, bro. Obviously, his fiance sitting right behind him in the chair. Now the question is, who beats his ass? Wow, guys, there is not enough time in the day to go through the list of possibilities. I'm not gonna lie. It would be hilarious if Maddie is the guy that kicks his ass. Basically, you know, the male nurse that who is possibly into Jeffrey. We don't know for sure. I mean, it seems pretty obvious, but I'm not against two schoolyard friends catching up. I'm not against that. If it turns into something else, then let it. But at the same time, I'm not against, two friends just catching up. I would like it because of the fact that he's newly introduced, but that's not to say there aren't other characters who really deserve to beat his ass more. I mean, Veronica really is one. I feel like, to me, Veronica, fighting for her is like a last resort. It's almost like, it's kind of beneath her. It's kind of like comparing Batman to Lex Luthor. Batman is on, the patrol and whatnot. He uses his fist and both are billionaires in their own right. They have major companies. Both use strategies, but Batman, at the end of the day, fighting, he's not afraid to, lift his fist up against somebody. While Lex Luthor, he has his power suit and everything, but he's more about overwhelming the opponent rather than to get into the battle himself. I mean, if he has to, he'll do it, but it's kind of like violence is beneath him. But he's not afraid to get other people to do the dirty work for him. So that's why I feel like Veronica's like that in terms of getting more people to do her dirty work, as opposed to, let's say, a Catherine who get her hands dirty. She'll leave a mess now, but she'll get the job done. So we could say that Veronica calls I'm not gonna lie though, it would be pretty interesting to see Veronica call somebody from the hit list that Derek gave her to take out Justin. We can have Jim kick his ass because of what, Justin did to Wyatt. We could have, David, I don't think he's going to be in a physical bout anytime soon, so he's off the list. Jeffrey, once again, if he's been backed into the corner, let me just put it this way. If Jeffrey finds out that Madison has been harassed by Justin is I feel like Jeffrey stabbing Veronica and then David giving the backstory about Bobby Schaefer? I feel like that was a foreshadowing. You saw how Veronica was bullying Jeffrey. Not to mention, on top of that, to protect his dad, he electrocuted her. I feel like Jeffrey might discover, because Madison might be able to hold his own, because like he said, I lost a lot of weight since school. I've been going to the gym and whatnot. I believe he was even like in gym attire while he was heading off his shift at the hospital talking with Jeffrey. I could see those two getting into a fight, and then Justin is probably winning. Jeffrey steps up and pulls a Bobby Schaefer by beating up Justin like he was Bobby, taking them straight back to the school grounds. So I think it would probably be more satisfying if Jeffrey is the one to finally beat Justin's ass. But I would not be against Madison being the one to do it too. I would love to see it, because, to be honest, I was about to record a video about Justin's character and how really he brings nothing to the show except for annoying feelings every time he comes on screen. It's just like, are you really at this again, man? It's like, really? But at the same time, I just feel like he's going to be on the show long enough that we'll see the beatdown and it's going to be satisfying. Remember way back when We got a photo of Jim Cryer, well, John Snyder with the makeup on from being in a fight, and then it wasn't until a while later we saw that David was the one that kicked his ass. So keep in mind, this is season 7. We're probably not going to see this until maybe late 2019 or sometime in 2020, but the beatdown is coming, and I'm not sure about when we'll see it, because once again, I don't know how many episodes we're getting per year now. 2018 has been a confusing but good year for the haves and have-nots, due to the fact that we're getting so many episodes in one year, but we're having so many breaks in between. I cannot give you a solid number. So let's just assume we won't see this until 2019 or 2020. But in any case, who do you think is going to whoop Justin's ass? I mean, for all we know, and again, this is just speculation here, even though this is like makeup on from like a fight, that doesn't rule out the possibility that this is like quote unquote death makeup. Like, Justin's getting fixed up, but this could be like his last appearance. Like, he's dead and this is the makeup that will be on him. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think deserves to kick his ass? But I would really love to see if it was either Jeffrey, Madison, or the tag team, or hell, do like those pro wrestlers do, like a dual knockout, like they work together. But let me know who you think is going to whoop his ass. Why do you think they'll do it? And yeah, Smokey said it best. You got knocked the F out. So thanks so much for watching. Nick James, keep doing your thing, man. I just feel like his character is going to be on the show this long. So when he finally gets an ass whooping, it's going to be even more satisfying. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later.